Sell out for what? This world. That means you never, if a man sells out, that means or takes any type of deal or compromises the truth, that means he never really valued the truth in the first place. That means he never really had the fear in the first place. That means he never really had the faith in the first place. He was just faking this. Okay? You were just faking. You were not really about the truth. This was just something to pass time. And that's why you have an elect and you have the wicked. You have the true prophets and you have the false prophets. You have the prophets of Baal. Okay? And no left-hand side sacrifices are going to save you, my man. No hand signs are going to save you, my man. Satan is not going to save you, because guess what? Now you've done that deal with Satan. When it's all said and done, Satan's just going to leave your ass. Have you stranded. That's, you have to deal with it. Okay, but men have no integrity. Their spirit is, well, you're going now, so I'm going to take... No, you're not taking others with you, because the elect, none shall pluck them out of my hands. You're going to have to suffer your own shame for what you've done, for you selling out. I can't help you. You should have had a bit of integrity. But this is what happens when you're corrupted by this world. Lord willing, I always say Lord willing it. Esau, see, this is what you got to understand. Put down the Apocrypha. If you have a large following, if you have, example, let me put it like this. You know, if you have 2,000 subscribers, even 998, you have a following, just like these entertainers. So that means you have somewhat of an influence. So if you have an influence, especially if you have this word, Esau's going to come to you and say, well, would you water this down? Okay, they call it what? The Jesuits. Okay, and the Jesuits have infiltrated every sect of society. You're going to have Jesuits that come to you in their red and black outfits. Okay? And say, look, you have a following, come to you with a briefcase. Would you water down this? Don't teach this. And if you have no integrity, you're going to go along with it. Why? And they come to people that have large followers, that have a pull. So again, you've got to be wise. You have to be wise. But again, you have to have the spirit to say, F you. I don't want your money. And who do you think you are? Because that's an insult. For a man to come to you and offer you something, that individual he obviously thinks that, you know, you don't have any form of integrity. No, we don't take a true man alone. He ain't going to take payoffs. He ain't going to take bribes. He's going to teach his word efficiently. He ain't going to be teaching it in a weak manner. Oh, brother, hold on a minute. How are you on the highways and byways just saying all this, dashing babies against stones? But when I say something, oh, bro, you can't say that. Fuck you, man. I can't say that. Why can't I say that? Oh, you can't say that, bro. Keep it down. So what? So what if there's people about? Oh, you can't say that. Men are in a scared spirit. You got men in the highways and byways looking around like somebody's after them. You know? That's not a spirit of faith. And if you really have faith, you're not going to be worried about, oh, I don't like people behind me. That's not, come on. That's the opposite. That's doubt. So what if people are behind you? The scripture says the angel encampeth about those that fear the Lord. I've got to speak on it because there's a lot of, man, a lot of men that don't really, there's a lot of men that don't have faith in the truth. Even so-called leaders that don't have faith. They're not possessing faith. And for you to be a leader, you have to lead by example, by faith. Because if you're a leader and you're exhibiting a man that doesn't have any faith and exhibiting deceitful traits, guess what? Those that are under you are going to be following. Oh, you can't say that. So what? When you get brought up before the magistrate, so is that the spirit you're going to have? Oh, no. You can't. Nah, bro. And I want to put this out there as well so brothers think. Because there's been brothers that have been in this truth that have been arrested. Okay? And again, you got to ask yourself, who's to say if brothers that have been arrested, they have not folded and done a deal that Esau, because you do know when Esau arrests people, you do know he brings them into a room and say, Are you willing to give us information so you don't come in, so you don't come into this place again? So you're not brought before the courts. Are you willing to give us information? If you do this for us or give us information, we assure you, we won't arrest you. These are things you have to be wary of. Because obviously you've had some brothers that arrested that were bold. And they never folded. Okay? But you got some that have been arrested, and Esau said to them, well, are you willing to give us some information? And some have said, yeah. So even that, when men talk about, yeah, we were arrested, we were let off, things have to be questioned. Things have to be questioned. And I want to say this as well, not every brother's going to suffer that same fate of being arrested. Not every brother's going to suffer that, because the scriptures say that. Every brother has a different lot. Okay? But right now, the scripture says, worry about the things of today, for the evil is sufficient of today. So you worry about today. And whatever situation, you've had brothers that have been arrested, what? They've been delivered from them situations. Why? Because they had faith. If you don't have faith, you're going to be trying to find the easy way out. Selling out. Gathering intel. Because you have no honor. Okay? So with this lesson, I'll shut off here. And until the next time, I hope this was edifying. And until the next time, shalom.